Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Study with Rakhi Sikri, and today we are going to discuss the most important multiple choice questions from the chapter Is Matter Around Us Pure, class 9. So let us begin. The first question is, which of the following will not show the Tyndall effect? The options given are salt solution, milk, starch solution or fog. So we have to identify which will not show Tyndall effect. And the answer to the question is option A, that is salt solution. Why this is so? Because Tyndall effect is shown by colloids, not true solutions. So salt solution is a true solution with particles too small to scatter light. Hence, it does not exhibit the Tyndall effect. Moving on to the question number 2. Which of the following is a correct example of a heterogeneous mixture? The options given to us are air, sugar solution, vinegar and soil. So, correct answer for this question is option D, that is soil. Why soil is a heterogeneous mixture? Because heterogeneous mixtures have uneven composition. So soil contains particles of different substances that can be easily distinguished, thereby making it a heterogeneous mixture. Let us see question number 3. The best method to separate a mixture of ammonium chloride and salt. So how do we separate it? Either by using filtration or by sublimation, or do we use crystallization, or the last option is sedimentation. So the correct method to separate them is sublimation. Ammonium chloride sublimes on heating. And what is sublimation? That is turning directly from solid to gas, that is skipping the liquid state. So salt does not sublime, so sublimation is used to separate them. Let us see question number 4. A solution is said to be saturated when options are A, no more solute can be dissolved. Option B is it is heated to high temperature. Option C is it turns milky, or is it option D, that is solvent evaporates. So correct answer for this question is option A, that is no more solute can be dissolved, and that's how a saturated solution is formed. A saturated solution cannot dissolve any more solute at a given temperature. So any additional solute will then remain undissolved. Question number 5. Which technique is most suitable to obtain pure copper sulfate crystals from its solution? The options given to us are A, sedimentation, B, evaporation, C, filtration, or D, crystallization. This you must have done in your earlier classes also, how to get the pure crystals of copper sulfate. The correct answer is option D, that is crystallization. So crystallization allows formation of pure crystals from a saturated solution by slow cooling and then removing the impurities that evaporation may leave behind. Let us see question number 6. What kind of mixture is brass? Is it a compound? Is it a homogeneous mixture? Is it a heterogeneous mixture? Or is it an element? So, answer to the question is it is a homogeneous mixture. Brass is an alloy of copper and zinc with uniform composition throughout. So, it is a solid homogeneous mixture. Question number 7. The component of a solution present in a smaller quantity. We know that a solution is made up of two components. So the one which is present in the smaller quantity, which is that one? Is it solute? Is it solvent? Is it mixture? Or is it the residue? So answer to the question is option A, that is solute. So in a solution, the solute is the substance that is dissolved in the solvent. So solute is the one which is usually present in the smaller quantity. Okay. Now question number 8. Which statement is true about a compound? So 4 statements are given. We have to find out which is correct for a compound. Option A, it is a heterogeneous mixture. Option B, that components can be easily separated. Option C is that it has a fixed ratio of elements. And option D is that its properties are similar to its constituents. Let's find out the correct answer. It is option C, that it has a fixed ratio of elements. So compounds are what? They are pure substances formed by elements in a fixed ratio, and their properties differ from those of the elements that form them. Those of the elements means the individual elements that form them. Okay. Moving on to question number 9. The Tyndall effect can be used to distinguish between colloid and suspension. Option B, solution and colloid. Option C, compound and mixture. Or option D, that is solute and solvent. So Tyndall effect can be used to distinguish solution and colloid. How this is so? Because colloidal particles scatter light, showing the Tyndall effect, whereas particles in true solution, they are too small to show the Tyndall effect. Therefore, it helps to distinguish between the two. Question number 10. Which of the following is not a characteristic of a mixture? Options are, it can be separated by physical methods. Option B, it has fixed composition. Option C, the components retain their properties. And option D is, it can be homogeneous or heterogeneous. And answer is that it has a fixed composition. Mixtures do not have fixed composition. The ratio of components can vary, unlike compounds that have a definite ratio. Question number 11. What happens to the solubility of solids in liquids with temperature? So as the temperature increases, what happens to the solubility? Options are, it decreases. Option B, the solubility increases. Option C, it remains constant. Or option D, it becomes 0. So answer is, it increases. So generally the solubility of solids in liquids increases with temperature as particles gain energy to dissolve better. So when you heat a liquid, the solubility increases. Question number 12. When a beam of light passes through a true solution, it is scattered, it is absorbed, it shows no path, or it changes the direction. Answer is, it shows no path. So we've already studied that in a true solution, the particles are too small to scatter light. So light beam passes straight and is not visible. Question number 13. The milk that you buy from the market is a solution, a pure substance, a compound, or a colloid. So the milk is a colloid. Why? Because milk is a colloid where fat particles are dispersed in water, giving it a milky appearance and Tyndall effect. So we put it under the category of colloids. Question number 14. Which method is suitable to separate the dyes in the ink? Options are, method of sedimentation. Option B, filtration. Option C, chromatography, and option D is crystallization. So we use which method? That is option C, chromatography. Chromatography, it helps to separate different dyes based on their solubility and movement through a medium like filter paper. Last question for the day. Question number 15. What happens if a saturated solution is cooled? Options: more solute dissolves, solute crystallizes out, volume increases, or solvent evaporates. So if we cool the saturated solution, the solute crystallizes out. Why this is so? Because on cooling, the solubility of solute decreases in a saturated solution, thereby causing the excess solute to crystallize out. Okay, so I hope you have understood the concept behind these 15 questions, and they are very important for the revision. So thanks for watching. Do like, share and subscribe to the channel, and see you next time with more such interesting videos. Till then, take care and bye-bye.